up, everybody? This is Streeties and Dope Beats, episode 20.
20.
Yeah. This is the podcast where we tie together our love of food and music in one nice little thing. We call it Streeties Dope Beats. So we want to remind you guys that this episode is produced by us here at Productive Culture, where we offer full service mixing, mastering, podcast production, musubi making classes, all the above. So if y'all want to get your podcast started, come holler at us. Your first episode will be free, and after that, we're gonna tax you. So come,
there you go.
Come and say what's up, and we'll help you guys out. So once again, the Streeties and Dope Beats.
That's right. Get your pod
Green
right.
faces, I'm still chasing. Shoes fit, now I'm soul searching. A damn fiend for the grand scheme. Reason why I've been so determined. Bringing rap and hip hop together through words I spit be my sole purpose.
What's
Came
up,
here
y'all?
to
We're
open your
back.
mind with this like
And
the
I
minds
know it's
of
been a
closed
minute, but
curtains.
we're
No
excited to
detergent,
finally
no doing dirt.
be black.
Let's take it from the top.
Be back. Sorry, cut that out. Anyways, we're back, and we've been doing our thing, and we had one of our dudes here, Mr. JMKM.
Yeah.
And Emron, who's behind the scenes, but they were a part of the ALoha Orca tour, and JMKM got to go back to his home turf.
Yeah.
So how was it, guys?
It was good, man. We so ALoha Orca Tour is a tour we put together with Noah James, Speaks Geek, Emron Ashraf, and myself, JM Cam. We had 6 shows, 2 states, 2 islands. It was tight. We started with a kickoff show in Pomona.
Yeah.
That was dope. That was tight. Made some Hilo wings. Tai T did some fried rice.
Ooh-wee.
And
That sounds good right now.
yeah, and then we just had to hit up the island, man. So
That's dope. So how did you guys get this together? Or like, was it something on your radar for a minute and just came together, or was it something that just like, let's do it now?
it's been on the radar for a while. I want to say like a year. Noah and we were talking about it for a while, but the concept of going to Hawaii and doing shows has been something that Emron and I have been talking about for longer, like 4 or 5 years, because I've always wanted to go back and do something music related, I had an opportunity like 10 years ago to go back and be a part of like a Third World and Pitbull show.
Yeah.
That the homie Kaleo Padilla from One Slap and the Kind Bail Bonds, he put that together. So me and my homie AJ, we got like some plugs. They flew us out there. Him and Sonny, they put together a dope show, and that kind of like stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Cause I was just a little homie at the time. I got to go. They flew us out there. So the concept was, people in Hawaii want to be entertained. I'm up here. I want to bring artists from here back to Hawaii and go along.
Yeah.
So I just haven't had the right opportunity or the right artist to do that with. So Noah came to me like, yo, I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Disneyland. Those are my goals for the year. So once he went to Disneyland, he like sat down with me the next week. He's like, okay, that's one,
Let's make it happen.
And they had just come back from tour.
That's like the easiest bucket list right there. Disneyland and go on tour in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's easy.
Deal.
But it's like, it's a mission, for
Yeah.
like
I
just
hear
to
you.
get there, and for Noah going from like 600 to 451 pounds,
Respect,
shout
man.
outs.
like being able to like walk around Disneyland and go on the plane. Like we didn't need to get no extra seats on the
Yeah.
plane. Like it was a
That's
big deal.
awesome.
It was a big deal for Noah. So once he came back from tour, he went to tour in like Texas. And he's like, okay, I'm ready. And this is like maybe in May. So we've been talking about it since last May.
Yeah.
But then this past May, we're like, okay, let's do it. So I called some people. The homie Connor Boy in Oahu hooked us up with Hawaiian Brian's. Once you got that, I was like, okay, let me get some shows on the Big Island. I explained to them, I was like, the Big Island is like the IE of Hawaii. Like it's in the cut. It's not like Honolulu. It's not like LA.
Right.
Honolulu is cool. If we go there, you guys are gonna have a good time. Don't get me wrong, but it's like freeways and skyscrapers. Like
It's the 10 freeway, pretty much.
it's just one, yeah.
One freeway.
Yeah, it's like
Just one. The
Yeah,
10 freeway.
Yeah, they just have 3 freeways and they're all like the 10.
H1, H2,
Yeah.
and H3.
They're not that bad though. I mean, everyone was like, "Oh my god." But
No, let me tell you, the views out there from the time that I went, it was like maybe about 2 years ago in Hawaii, just driving down H1, just looking up at all the mountains and all the green. I'm just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
dude, beautiful.
yeah, yeah.
So was this like your first like trip back, but you pretty much like running your own tour in a sense. Like
Well, yeah, this
your
is
stuff.
this is like Productive Culture's debut in
Okay.
in
Oh,
the
dope.
islands. Like I've been back. I go back all the time.
Yeah.
Like I was back last year and the year before that, or 2 years before that. You know, went with the fam. But it's always been like family. I pull up, maybe tell 1 or 2 people, maybe see 5 or 20 people in Walmart, but like just see people like, hey, I'm here in town, or people will like know.
Yeah.
Maybe do like one post, and a few people will hit me up. We'll have lunch, have dinner, hang out with the fam. But I've never really been back on like some music.
Music.
Yeah, since
Some
that
work.
show in 2009. So this is this is the first tour that we put together too. So Noah James being like super experienced in tours,
Mhm.
we're like, yeah, Emron and I were like, yeah, we have to get involved. So we went out there, did our thing. So it was good.
Dope. So how were you guys? Like, how were you guys received out there? I mean, how was the turnout? Like, how were the turnout, the turn up, all of that?
Man, it was good. So I mean, the first show we did was at the Broken Heart Art Gallery in downtown Hilo.
Yeah.
So, you know, shout out to Keone and shout out to the whole team over there. That was dope because you know Keone's like he's like the mayor of the island.
Okay.
You know, he's like very he's a key figure in street art and hustle in the movement with like the protectors up at the Mauna. So
Mm.
linking up with him was super dope. And so we were received really well. Like there's some dope local MCs that are like starting to make some waves, but they just don't have show opportunities.
Okay.
Like they were just giving us really good feedback about us being there and just thanking us and all around. So that was like pretty much the vibe, you know. So but there's a couple MCs that I know from like when I was in high school that are like the OGs out there. So like I just had to call up a couple people and be like, hey, we're having a cypher. So then this one person told like 5 other MCs, and then you know Keone posting it. So our first show went really well for a small art gallery in store.
Yeah.
You know, to get 25, 30 people there on the first night, that was
Nice.
a good experience, you know.
That's
Yeah,
what's
so
up.
it was
See, you got a nice
cool.
tan there too.
no, I just went outside. Normally I'm in this room. So that's what happens when you go outside. I'm still
Uh-huh.
like halfway through to like my original complexion. Like I'll be like Emron. Like you see, I don't know who's darker, my dad or Emron. I don't know. It's pretty close. So I was telling them, I was like, man, if I go outside, this is how I was like this. I told my dad was there like, when I go outside, this is how dark I get. But if I stay inside, I look like my mom.
So you got to chill with the fam for a little bit. Did they cook? Did you guys? How was the food situation over there? I
Yeah,
know.
food situation was tight. So first thing off the plane, my mom my mom called me like we were planning it a couple days before, and I remember she called me like 3 days before, like, okay, here's the menu. And I was like, menu? So I was
Straight
like,
up.
So she rattled off like a list of like food that they were gonna bring, and I was like, how many people are gonna be there?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, well, I'm gonna see who, like, if any of your aunties are gonna come. But like, I was like, no, it's just 5 of us. We're gonna be fresh off the plane. We're not gonna want to like eat super heavy. But fresh off the plane, my mom had a full on spread. My mom, my auntie, my grandpa was there. Like my little cousin was there. So it was tight. So what do we have? We had you know, we had musubi. We had like fried ono, which is like a fish.
Mm.
We had you know, Korean chicken, boneless Korean chicken. Which for y'all listening out here, the Hilo wings that we have out here is an adaptation of the Korean chicken back home.
Okay.
So Noah got to try the Korean chicken. We had like red hot dogs, which is like a
Ooh.
Hawaii thing,
Yeah.
and a Filipino thing. The red hot
Yeah,
dog?
yeah. It looks nuclear as shit.
Yeah.
Like nuclear red.
Red
And then-
number 5. Shout
Red
out.
number
Yeah.
five.
I think it's like the
Is
same
it the
thing.
casing or what is
It's
it?
the inside. The whole thing is red. It's like
the whole thing's red.
it's like what they do, like the char siu
Yep.
pork. I think it's that.
Yes.
What else? We had kalbi. We had a vegetable platter.
Damn.
We had fruit platter. We had
King's welcome.
They rolled
what
out
else?
the
We had. I
bread.
know there was more. There was rice. I know there was more. There was like 3 different
Damn.
desserts, and then originally there was like a couple more dishes my mom was gonna make, and I told her, no, you know.
That's cool.
So we had food at the Airbnb for the rest of the days,
Dope.
and we just ate up leftovers, and
Yeah.
so that was the first thing. Yep. And then that night I took them to a spot called Kuhio Grill, which is like an old school. It's like a small hole in the wall kind of diner. They're known for their 1 pound lao lao.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So, you know, So Lisa J, she had the lao lao. Emran, who's pescatarian, he had shrimp and fried fish that night. Basically, Emran just ate like shrimp every day, shrimp or fish.
Garlic shrimp. You had garlic shrimp too.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, we had the
When
garlic
you guys
shrimp.
went to Honolulu.
Yeah. So the eats were good. Like I think we did pretty good. Like we can't try everywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't get to take them to like Suisan and like the OG poke spots, but I did hear about a new poke spot that we did go to.
Dope. Was there anywhere you were like, once I get home, I have to go and check this spot out? Or haven't had it in a minute?
It was just, I don't know. It was all of the places. I just was kind of, every day I was like, okay, what do you guys want to eat? And they're all just like, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And
you
I
can't
would
be
just
picky.
And we had like our Airbnb was like maybe 4 miles up from the main road, up like this in the mountains. So every day I just had like, in my mind, I just had 4 miles to think about where we were going. And I was like, once we hit the bottom of the road, then I just have to like pick a place.
Yeah.
And I had just like some intel on the ground. Like my homegirl Sasha, she's starting a food blog, which I'm gonna name it here because she's being very indecisive about the name. So she's starting a food blog called I Don't Know, Let's Eat.
Yeah.
So I was just texting her like, hey, where should we eat? Where should I take my friends? And she was just giving me like a list. If you want to spend this much, go here. And I was like, if you want to go here, if you want Japanese food, go here. So shout out to her. She really like gave me a lot of ideas. So it was just based off of her recommendations because a lot of places I haven't been to.
Okay.
Because it's being gone for 10 years, even though I've been back,
But it's changed a lot.
every year. There's a lot of restaurants that I haven't been to. So there's places that I didn't get to try.
Okay.
So I didn't get to try like Hilo Bay Cafe or like this place called Liko Lehua, which is, they used to be like a small like to-go spot. Now they have a restaurant. So that's on the list for next time. But, Kuhio Grill, that's a place that I went to, coming up. That's like the no-frills spot. Like everywhere we went, there was no tourists. Except when we went to Oahu. There's tourists
that's
everywhere.
typical.
Yeah, but
100%.
I was just like, these are in the cut spots.
So what'd you get at the grill?
I got the lao lao plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got lao lao and rice. They're known for their fried rice, so I got lao lao. I remember everyone eats. Speak Skeek got locomoco.
Okay.
Emran got like the combo, the fish and shrimp,
Nice.
the veggie fried rice.
Nice.
And how was the fried rice? Fire. Then Noah had chicken yakitori, which is like teriyaki chicken on a stick.
Yeah.
And then Lisa had the 1 pound lao lao, and then they had like a banana cream pie dessert. It was just
Like,
Feasting.
man.
and then after that we went to Starbucks. And that was pretty good. That's the only place I think did we go out to eat anywhere else? No. The day of the Broken Hearted show, we went to eat at this place called Poke Market,
Okay.
which I heard about it through my homeboy Siaki. That's like, he's in a band and he's always talking about them, and they're kind of like more of the new wave style.
Yeah.
Like they present it in like a bowl with a side.
Okay.
But it was really good. They have a lot of like new flavors. Like they're doing a lot of traditional stuff. Like they're doing like what's like the traditional like Japanese style handheld. It's not a musubi, but it's
Onigiri?
like that, but it's like with an AZU at the end. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I forget. I don't want to butcher the
No,
pronunciation.
I know exactly, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, cause a onigiri, that's just like a musubi ball.
Yeah,
That's just
a triangle.
a triangle, but it's like a triangle with like the meat inside wrapped like that, but not presented like a musubi. It's like the original musubi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have one that's crazy that has like salmon skin. It's like that spot. They open at like 7. They close at 2.
Mm.
Like you gotta just get it or they sell out. So when we went, they only had a couple flavors of poke left, but they were super cool. Let us try a bunch of stuff.
Dope.
Yeah.
I heard you guys got down too. You
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
the kitchen. You guys
Yeah.
cooked a little bit.
Yeah, we cooked. Emran, my sous chef. We
Shout out.
it was like we just got tired of eating out, and
Yeah.
I was like, after one of the shows, we had like some money after left over from selling some merch, and I was like, okay, let's piece up, and so we just made. I was gonna make, the plan is to make the Hilo wings.
Yeah.
But the Airbnb, I thought the Airbnb had certain ingredients, like they didn't have. They had oil, but there was just like a little bit. Like somebody just left
Half a
left like a
Little
little bit.
little corner of it.
And then I thought they had flour, but they didn't have flour. So I just ended up making like baked baked
not bad.
chicken, but I made the sauce and
Those Hilo wings, man.
yeah. And then
I dream about them sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie.
I dream about them every day. I'm dreaming about them right now. But yeah, everywhere we went, we were just trying to. I mean, that's what Noah was getting. We went like I feel like Noah James, he got Korean chicken like at least 4 times on the trip.
Can't be mad at that.
Yeah. It was like yeah. So that was tight. Yeah.
It's pretty like the Korean chicken's pretty like commonplace, right? Back home, because over here it's like you don't really. I mean, you might find that style of wing here and there, but it's not pushed like something that's readily available everywhere you go, or you know what I mean. Like it's not something that's talked about until now because we're gonna start pushing them wings.
Yep, we're gonna start pushing it out there.
Jam Cam's gonna start serving y'all.
Y'all got served. No, the food was I think the food is like the underrated part of the trip because there's a lot of cultural stuff we experienced.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
we got to the team got to like meet my friends, my family, people that support me. Like that just got transferred over to everyone who was with, and I think that was not surprising to them, but I think it was more so like they were just like, okay, like this really is the true like Aloha spirit, And I told everybody like beforehand, I was like, when we go out there, you guys are gonna know why I am the way I am based on like the vibe out there, and I think that was like everybody's translated. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Now family. I get. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Me and Emma are having that conversation that not to go crazy off the subject, but when I went my first time, everybody was so nice, and coming like growing up where I grew up, it was sometimes kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you meet strangers and people, over here would just kind of be, everyone minds their own business, and then over there everybody's so cool and inviting. So for a little bit I had to like kind of like take it all in and kind of like, man, it was a crazy for me experience because I was learning that, hey, you know what, loosen up a little bit, you know what I mean? And now as I'm older now, it's like that's dope, that's dope because if you don't know somebody, I mean, and then you show someone respect and love, man, it goes a long way.
Yeah. It was, and it's just the vibe.
Yeah.
Like one thing that happened was there's a few instances. Like the first one I know I had to like remind myself where we were at.
Yeah.
Was like before we checked in to the Airbnb, I called and I asked them like a super dumb question. And I asked them if there's like filtered water, if there's like a water machine, because on the Big Island the water is like really good.
Okay.
Like it's you could drink it from the tap, from the hose. That's like, and she's like, no, the water's good here. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. And then I asked her, I was like, okay, well, check-in's at 3. She's like, are we able to check in early? And is there a fee? Because it said there was a fee. Yeah. She's like, oh yeah, no worries. Like, no, I'm not gonna charge you. And then on the first day of the show, when we went to the Poke Market, we went towards the end. They were getting ready to close up. There's like they have this sweet potato like side that I ordered last. So Emron and like Speaks, they got the last of it. And then they were like about to close. We're eating outside. There's no seating. It's just Then the girl came out and she's like, oh, here, I found some more. She gave me that. And then we're eating. And then 5 minutes later, she comes out. And we were in the middle of trying to solve a last minute issue that we had with sound. And in between that, I called somebody, and then they gave me a number. I called somebody I've never, I don't know him.
Yeah.
But I remember, I'm like, I remember everything.
Yeah.
And I remember this is a guy that used to like DJ like our school dances. Okay. And so I called him. I was like, oh, what's up, bro? We need this. And he was like, yeah, if you meet me in an hour in this grocery store parking lot, I have a full sound system for you. So that was like the Aloha spirit. And then the girl comes out from the poke spot and she sees my bowl.
Yeah.
And I just mopped all the poke. And she's like, you want some more poke? And I was like, no. And then she looked at me.
Yeah.
She's like, are you sure? Like, she's almost as if like, I know you could eat some more.
Don't front.
But I was just like, no, my mind was so focused on like solving this issue.
Yeah.
That not only did we just get the sound
you
system.
You were dissing her?
From the time of when I got my bowl to when I ate the poke, we solved the sound system problem.
Right.
The homie was like, yeah, I don't know you, but because like I told him, yeah, I got your number from so-and-so. Yeah. He was like, yeah, meet me here in an hour. And we got it. And then she comes out willing to like, you know,
hook
like
you up with some more.
Yeah. And I should have took it, but I was like, so focused on the issue at hand, I was like, no, and I could tell that when I said that. It's not like disrespectful, but she was just kind of like, oh, bro, I know you could eat some more poke.
Right.
Because I could.
right?
and I should, and I
Well,
would.
that's
I
dope,
love that
dude.
hospitality, bro.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's Hawaii in a nutshell. And then
Yeah.
just everything, like from just the love we got from Keone at Broken Hearted, and him just like he told me, he's like, sorry, I've just been busy up at the Mauna, but like next time you guys can do this, you can do that, you can use these racks, you could come here, you could, but it was just because that's the vibe. As much as it was all love, there was just so much going on up at the Mauna that like a lot of our resources and people were like, oh, I'm up here right now, or like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things moving that people still went out of their way to like accommodate us.
And you guys got to visit the mountain?
Yeah, we went up, So my homie Bryson, he hooked us up with his friend that goes by Pono. So Pono, he's like fam now. He came to all the shows and posting all the stuff. He connected us, and we basically went right up and went right in. And he does like security up there.
Okay.
So he was able to bring us up there, and then we got to meet everybody and
Nice.
see they have this thing called protocol a few times a day. So it was a great experience. We didn't take any footage. We didn't.
Like respect, huh?
Yeah, it's just like let's live now, and I think it was an overwhelming experience for everybody. Like it's something that I got good and bad feedback from people from there about us going up there, just about what it means. There's still people that are divided about what's going on up there, what it's turning into, what it's people want to support, but at the same time, this is not like a thing for social media or or like for the clout. So one of my aunties kind of like she kind of like grilled me on it, and once I explained to her who we were, who these people were, why we went up there, and she's like, okay, that's good, but it was a dope experience,
like how you had the proper intentions.
Yeah,
right. I mean, it's kind of like that.
Plus, like it wasn't like you were trying to exploit it and be like, yo, we up here representing.
No, and then some
none
people,
of that.
yeah, and then some people do that, and if they do, that's that's their prerogative. There were some people up there that were going live,
True.
and there were some moments where they were like, no photo, or like certain parts of the protocol. They're like, okay, don't go live during this part. And people were like respecting that.
That's
But
good.
Some people don't. There's the craziest thing I saw was there was like an actual like tour bus up there of like,
No way.
of like
That's
tourists.
awesome.
They didn't
That's
stop.
wild.
They didn't stop right where on the access road, but
Yeah.
a little bit further up. There, I did see like a tourist bus, and it's like, oh wow, that's crazy. And a bunch of Japanese tourists that were taking pictures and stuff. So like, oh, hey, I wonder how much they paid to go up there.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's I think that's a
And mind you,
was-
that's just in Hilo. That's
Oh, that's
your
right,
story's
yeah.
just in Hilo. You didn't even touch on Oahu yet.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
Yeah.
rambling on and on.
No, man.
Nah, you got a
I
lot
appreciate
of info.
appreciate the storytelling.
Yeah, it was a good vibe. But yeah, up at the Mauna, it was incredible. It was just, it's hard to even put into words. That's why I'm kind of
Yeah.
like stuck. It's just you see the organization of the Hawaiian people and the culture. It makes me think like, as big as the island is, and how long it took for us to go from the ocean up to the mountain. Like, if you think about it, there was a time where people lived that way, and they had
Yeah.
to communicate, they had to be organized, and it's just like business as usual, I think, because everything was based off of where you're at. Like, if you have this, if you're Hawaiian, you live in the mountain and you have these resources and you hunt, or if you live by the ocean and you're like a waterman and you do this, you exchange, and that's how the system was,
Yeah, definitely.
So it's kind of reminded me of that, like seeing they have so the way it is like there's a road that goes up to the Mauna that goes from like Kona side or from Hilo side. You can go up, and then it meets, and then you go up to the access road. Now the access road, the elevation is a little too high, so what they did was they just went and they blocked the access road, which is
Okay.
like a little further down, and that's where they're like, okay, if you can't make it to the top, this is the Mauna. And they have it set where there's like kupuna that they're there, which is like the elders, and they're literally blocking the road, and anytime like a raid could happen. So they're letting us know what to do if that happens, and how to fall in line. There's like a certain way to assemble, so they let us know that just in case it happened. And I think that's when like it probably got real.
Yeah.
For Emran and Speaks and Noah, when we were like walking through the tents and meeting everybody, that like one of the aunties stopped us and told us like, this is what might happen. And I don't know if like, for me, I don't know if that was the moment, but for me, I was like, I think that was when it got real, because I didn't tell them too much about what we were gonna see, what we're gonna expect, what it was up there. So we just kind of went, and I was like, let's just experience this, you know. They're super organized. They have this on the other side. They have the access road where they have the protocol, but on the other side, they have this area that's called Bu Hulu Hulu University. They're actually calling it like university because you go there to get educated. And they have like all these tents where they have anything you could think of that you need. There's like a station. There's like food, there's clothing, there's like the showers, the restrooms, there's like all of that. And that's like a designated safe haven. Like the agreement is that like if the cops come, they can't go over there. But when it's time to everybody eat, everybody to go and everybody to break bread, the cops are welcome then to come and eat. That's the kind of vibe, you know? So yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. That's awesome. Respects to everybody out there.
Yeah.
Maybe a good fight.
Yeah, we'll get, I mean, the plan is hopefully we can figure out some kind of Skype situation to get the homie Bryson or like Pono on the podcast and go into further detail what it means to go up there. Because we're not the only ones that we're up there that we're not, you know, from there. Yeah. And that was a big part too. There was a lot of like, I knew that I was going to be looked at as like an outsider.
Yeah.
So some people I would tell and I'll let them know and they would react like, hey, I'm from here. And they would be like, oh, that's great. Thank you. But a lot of people, I let them perceive me as being part of this group because I wanted to see like
what the reaction would be
like.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, yeah. Even,
like you don't need to like walk around and be like, bro, I'm from Hilo. Bro, I'm from Hilo. Like, you know, you don't need to explain yourself, you know, throughout the entire time.
No, because I know where I'm from. I know what it means.
Right.
I mean, I've been on that access road before, but it was just a different time. Yeah. So that was the craziest part. Yeah, it's the energy. The energy up there is crazy. I felt like I was on a different planet.
Crazy.
Being that high elevation, feeling everything. You feel everything. You feel just like the wind. You feel the ground. You feel everything. It's a crazy experience. Yeah.
Dope. How was Oahu?
Oahu was whack. No, just kidding. Oahu was good. No. Oahu's good.
Low key, I was expecting that response.
No, because I'm a big island boy, but I have family in Oahu. Like, shout out to my sister, my little cousin came through to the show. Like that was cool. I will shout out like Rainbow Drive-In. Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been to Rainbow Drive-In.
That was my first time being there. Oh, wow. And same thing. Even though I just realized too. I was like,
what'd you order again? I knew we text over because you texted me for my birthday.
Yeah.
And then I'm all like, just as long as you have Zippies.
Yeah, so we went to Zippies.
Do that for my birthday, and that's it.
So Zippies is like a big deal. We talked about it on the podcast before, but I'm a believer now. And I'll tell you, we went to Zippies after the show at Hawaiian Brian's. Yeah. But what did I have? So we went to Rainbow Drive-In. I got the mahi plate, which is like fried mahi.
So fire.
Rice, mac salad.
Yeah.
Bruh, and it's so...
Yeah.
And it's like...
We need a close-up on that, Mikey.
Rage, dude. That mac salad is so fuego, dude.
It's like...
Let me tell you.
I had to keep... I don't know. So the thing about Oahu is I had to keep reminding myself that it's still like Hawaii. Like, it's kind of like if you're from California... or you're from the IE, or you're from San Bernardino, you could spend a lot of your life not going to Hollywood or not going to LA.
100%.
And you could feel like my life is here. So it's kind of like that with Oahu. I mean, I've been there. I have aunties over there. So, I mean, I would go to Oahu a lot when I was younger.
Okay.
And my older cousins would take me around. But, you know, that was on like the windward side of the island. So us staying in like Honolulu, like our Airbnb was in like Manoa, like just a short drive away. Like we were in Waikiki in that area. It was like, okay. Then I tried to think like, no, I know. I was like, I know there's a lot of good places to eat. And the first thing I thought of was Rainbow. And then I just looked it up and everything's close.
Yeah.
The thing that I remember growing up is that I felt like everything used to be so far. But living over here for 10 years is like, everything's close.
Yeah.
Like a 20-minute drive is a big deal. A 20-minute drive is being like, oh, I got to go from Riverside to Hollywood. No, it's not. Like, it's not that far. So I found a Rainbow Drive-In and I was like, let's go there. And then they were just like, what to order? And it's hard for me to like, there's so much good food. And I just knew that like, I wanted them to try stuff aside from like pork. There's a lot of pork everywhere.
Yeah.
And I know just, you know, personally, a lot of them don't really eat pork, but they'll eat it if it's like, they'll try it, you know? But I think Noah and Lisa got shoyu chicken. What else did Noah get?
Can't go wrong with the chicken over there.
Shoyu chicken and something else. And then Emron, Speaks and I always ordered like the mahi mahi plate. Like I was just like, I'm gonna order this, and then I just remember like Speaks going after me and just be like, I'll just have the fish plate, and the lady's like, the mahi mahi, and he's like, yes, and we got it, and
No,
it was
just mahi.
Yeah, just mahi.
One mahi.
And it was good. It was just like really solid like fish that was just fried and fresh, like
Fresh,
not
yeah.
on no like fish and chips style.
Yeah.
But it was fire. Like it was. I told him it was like probably the best fish plate that I ever had.
Nice.
So shout out to Rainbows, sponsor the pod.
Please.
Shout out to Zippy's too. Sponsor the pod.
Yeah, Zippy's is tight. I had Korean chicken at Zippy's. It's just
Man, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they're open 24 hours.
Oh my god.
Wait, which one?
I don't know which one.
I just remember there was one that I had to chase down because it was like they closed like at 11, and I think I was either DJing at some spot or I was visiting somebody at a gig, and I was just like, all right, cool. I'm trying to get a zip pack right now, so I'm gonna head out.
Yeah,
You know?
no, the one we found was 24/7. It was like kind of set up like Denny's.
Oh,
You
cool.
know, yeah.
Okay.
But then it was like a separate area that's takeout. They don't have the full menu though, 24/7.
Damn.
There's some items I wanted to try.
The spaghetti is good.
Nah, they have this thing called patele stew,
Okay,
which is
that
like
I need to try.
a new thing. So pateles is like the Puerto Rican thing we talk about all the time.
Right.
So I'm gonna say in the past like 10 years ago, they started making a stew out of it, which is like interesting. I think all they do is they get the meat that they put inside the patele, and instead of making the masa and enclosing it in like a tamal style thing,
Mm-hmm.
they just take the masa and put it in there. So some people will put it in the meat and stew it, and it becomes like a porridge.
Yeah.
Some people will take it and drop it like a dumpling and let it cook.
Like chicken and dumpling kind of.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I've actually never had it, because it's a dish that I think increased in popularity after I left.
Okay.
And there's so many things that I want to try. So I should have tried that on the Big Island,
We'll
but
go back, man. We'll go back.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta. Yeah. No.
But I went and I was like, "Do you guys have patella stew?" She's like, "No, sorry." And I was like, "I'll just take the Korean chicken." But we got smart. Towards the end, I started ordering like the mini plates
Okay.
Yeah.
because in the beginning, I think one of the biggest things that
Portions is
everyone
out of
was surprised.
control.
The food prices is so crazy out there at the grocery store, but at anywhere you eat, it's cheaper than here. Like it's cheaper than L&L, it's cheaper than Ono Hawaiian. Like
Crazy.
that fish plate was $8.75, and it was like 2 scoops of rice, like 4 pieces of fish, the mac salad. Like if you go to L&L or Ono Hawaiian, you're paying $12 for that over here.
Easily. Portions are way bigger over there.
Yeah,
obviously in Hawaii.
everything is cheaper. Like the
Yeah.
max you'll see poke is well, I won't say the price per pound, but it's conflict of interest for our business. But
I wonder why.
everything else there is like mad. It's like cheaper. Like
Right.
like plates, $8-9 versus like $10-12 here. So to eat out was actually probably a little cheaper than to buy groceries. But what I did notice is that because they have Target, their prices over there are pretty similar. Before there'd be like a couple grocery stores that it would be like crazy. Like the local grocery stores, the produce is like way expensive. But if you go to like Target or Walmart, everything is like on par pretty much to the prices over here.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I think something
too
must have changed because 3 or 4 years ago, I mean, I think like the local milk and all this stuff is still expensive, but
Yeah, milk was like $6 for like a gallon.
$7, yes.
Yeah.
I remember
I
like
remember
a
that
gallon
shit.
of orange juice was like $10.
That's crazy.
But I was like, oh, it's not that bad. But yeah.
You guys
sorry,
didn't hit up
just
like
tangent.
McDonald's, no breakfast McDonald's, and
No,
nothing like that.
I kept telling them, I was like, hey, if you guys are getting tired of like the Hawaiian food, we can go to like Subway. And I was just joking. I said that like 3 or 4 times. So you guys want to go to Subway or like Jack in the Box? And they're like, no. One thing we didn't get to do is we didn't get to go to 7-Eleven
Oh.
because we just
man.
were on the move.
Yeah.
7-Eleven. I wanted to
Grab
show.
a musubi.
Yeah, but I think anytime we stopped anywhere that had musubi on the counter, I would just buy it. I would just be like, I'm gonna get one, and then Lisa was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna tell Daisy you're just eating musubi. So I'm like, oh, well.
Was there a musubi that you didn't like out there?
Actually, my
Uh-oh.
I don't know where we got it from. I hope nobody in my family made it. But the first day, my mom she called me and she said, tell everybody I'm sorry because I know you guys eat good musubi up there, but the musubi that we had at the picnic was from somewhere, and it was just like it was like the rice was kind of dry. And like,
And it was treat.
I don't know, maybe
Treat.
low key
Treat.
luncheon meat. It wasn't
Damn.
spent.
That's crazy though.
But yeah, no, there's so many places that we didn't get to eat.
Yeah.
We didn't get like yeah, there's a lot of things we didn't get to do, but the places we did do, I think we did good food wise. Oahu, we also went to the seafood spot called Keamoku Seafood. It's in Honolulu. That was a good decision.
Wow. Nice.
Bomb hole in the wall. Like these two Filipino ladies, they had like ahi jerky,
Damn.
like dried like salmon belly,
Nice.
and
Sounds fire.
it was tight. So we got some content. So Emran and I are working on some videos.
Oh, right.
I'm excited to see all that.
Yeah, we
too.
took all this. We
Put it
have
together.
footage of.
Yeah.
My mouth is watering. I'm getting hungry. Speaking of food,
Uh-oh.
we have some. We're gonna talk about this in a little bit, but
Look at that.
we have. We're gonna go in on this.
Did you guys wear your UGG boots? No?
With the fur?
Yeah.
Yeah. This, go ahead. Got it?
No, I've been talking.
Where is
My
it
mouth hurts.
sourced? Where's that pumpkin spice been sourced at?
It's from Kona.
For the mountains of Kona.
No, it's from Honolulu. It's right in the mountains next to Chaminade and UH Manoa, right in by Waikiki, where the scent of suntan lotion is strong and the privilege
Hawaiian.
is long. This is where
Hawaiian tropics
the
flavored.
Debbies
A copper tone?
and the Pamelas and the Stephanies
Yes.
reside in Oahu.
But they go by Leilani now.
No, they just put like a
Steph.
Hawaiian phrase in their Instagram bio. And they
Well, it's real, y'all. When I ordered this and I took pictures, like I got it. Like
When did they make the announcement? First and foremost,
they
that they were
made
gonna
it.
put
I want to say, let me see, because it dropped September 23rd. They made it like early September that they were. And I seen it on Instagram. I was like, nah, this is bullshit. This not real.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like great Photoshop
And
work, right?
Yeah, I thought they were just, because of pumpkin spice and that whole situation. But then I like investigated and I saw that it was gonna be a legit flavor. And I was like, no way. And so it dropped on their website, spam website, and Walmart. September 23rd. And I was telling Emron that I was legit like if sneakers were gonna drop.
Yeah.
Because it was like East Coast time. So it's like, I get up for work early.
Oh
so
yeah, we'll put these on StockX later.
yeah, bro. And I was like getting ready for work, and I'm like on my phone, like, okay, I'm waiting for this thing to drop. And as soon as it dropped, I
What
copped.
time? Like at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, because it was like
Wow,
at like
dude.
9. It was at 9 o'clock was like Eastern time that it was dropping.
Like, oh, did you get those J's? No, but I got this
I got the
spam.
spam on deck.
Spam.
And it's funny because I had to go pick it up at the FedEx store. So I'm like laughing like to myself. People were probably thinking like, what's wrong with this fool? What's this fool laughing at himself?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking in my head, like, I'm legit
You got
picking
gold
up
bricks.
a freaking package of spam. Like
They're
two.
gonna bricks.
Yeah. And I took pictures and people were like DMing me like, it's real. And I was like, yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
They're like, no way. So we're about to crack it open.
Yeah.
Wanna cook it?
Let's
And,
crack it open.
Let's
I could crack it open for you while you sharpen your knives
Okay.
if you
Yeah.
want,
So yeah, that was the Aloha Orca tour in a nutshell.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot. What else?
How are the shows? I mean,
Yeah, the
let's-
shows went good.
How are the shows?
Yeah, shows went good.
ASMR.
Yeah.
This.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good.
I'm gonna slice off this.
Okay.
Yo.
First
No.
first
Yo.
reaction. First reaction. What's your first reaction of the smell?
Cinnamony.
Cinnamony?
Yeah.
I have a feeling
cinnamony.
it's gonna taste like ham, like Thanksgiving ham.
You know
I'm
what?
saying?
That's
All spice and all
this
that.
is what November tastes,
Like,
smells and
smells
tastes like. Yeah.
Is that November?
I'm passing. Yeah. November.
Ready.
You
November, are
here?
you here?
Yeah.
Oh.
I told you, man.
It smells like Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm saying. Is November here? Yeah.
Okay, let's go
Oh my god.
let's go through
I like how you cleanse your palate, your nose
You
palate.
see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cuz
wow.
Pass that around. Pass that to Imran. He can't ingest it, but he can
Yeah.
totally
Can you smell
smell
it?
it. Just go in the
he's
front of the
freaking out.
camera. It's all right, man.
So it smells like my grandma's house on Thanksgiving because
Yo,
In-
right?
this is how we do Thanksgiving
Oh my
in
god.
That hit of cinnamon, just like, oh, just hit you in the face.
This is crazy. Like this is crazy. So let me crack this bad boy open.
So as he's doing that, making a bunch of ASMR soundage. I'm trying to look for the.
Yeah, let's read off the ingredients. Here, can you pass me a can?
Can do.
Pass me a can. You like peanut butter cups in your eggs. Or you like pumpkin pie in your eggs.
That's what this was.
Okay,
Oh, you like peanut butter cups?
should we read? Let's read the can. Go ahead.
What part are you reading first?
I'll read the ingredients. You read this side and the back and all that. I just want to know what the ingredients are.
Spice up your breakfast. Just add diced spam, pumpkin spice to waffles. That's what we should have fucking done.
And
dude.
you know what?
We
I
should have got waffles.
But guess what? I forgot them.
You forgot the waffles?
Along with the naughty.
It's all good.
Thank you.
So it says fully cooked, ready to eat, cold or hot. Do not eat this cold. For all you guys out there.
Yeah, never eat it cold.
I mean, there's been some struggle meals. I mean, I've seen people bust open a can of Vienna sausage in school growing up.
That's Filipino as fuck, though, by the way. For doing
But,
that.
you know,
Oh, you chopped them up already?
it's fast.
Sorry, bro.
No, that's cool.
Let's get some. Let's get that. Let me turn up this mic.
Ooh.
I like that sizzle.
It's talking to me. Yes.
That's like, hello. November's here.
Let's get a moment of silence for the sizzle.
Yo.
You hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like my dreams being fulfilled and dying at the same time. So it says here, fully to eat, ready to eat. I'm just mumbling. Ingredients.
Pumpkin spice.
So okay, ingredients: pork with ham,
Nice.
sugar, water, salt, modified potato starch, spices, sodium nitrite. So just for transparency, so y'all know this does not contain any pumpkin. It says
No.
pumpkin spice, just like your Starbucks does not contain any pumpkin. But if you come down to the reverse orangutan, we also have a new drink. I just tried it for the first time yesterday.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll try it together. It is it's called the yams.
Damn.
It's a latte served hot or cold. That could be instead of pumpkin, it's sweet potato.
Ooh.
So
I'm feeling that.
for y'all. Yeah, so y'all know what you
Damn.
you already know what it is. Y'all know which
Shout out to the reverse orangutan.
which
Yes, sir.
you already know which family barbecue we're pulling up to, but we're pulling up to the ones with the yams.
with the
Nice.
flavor.
So shout out to Jamil and Reverse Orangutan. So
Ooh.
this is the limited edition pumpkin spice spam. We're cooking in here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see how it comes out. But
It
yeah,
smells so festive in here.
Right.
You have no idea.
so
It smells like
I
those
wish you had-
cinnamon acorns.
I wish you had smell-o-vision right now. Just,
those acorns when you like walk into Michael's
yeah.
or those Joann's, those freaking hobby or
Yeah,
not
Hobby
but
Lobby.
crap.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know.
But yeah, the food was like tight. I want to shout out a couple other food that we had.
Please.
Shout out to the fam at Chapter 27 in Hilo. They hooked us up with like some fire food, and I know that they had good food because my cousin, Chef Dason, he doesn't use the. First of all, I like to shout out all my homies that are chefs that don't use the C word, but
Nice.
call themselves chefs on Instagram. So shout out to Chef Adam. Shout out to Chef.
Hey,
Shout out to
No.
like shout out to Chef Dason, because both of y'all don't use the C word, but y'all are chefs because y'all earned it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Totes.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, so shout out to y'all chefs.
Thank
Oh, bro, you're a cocinero too, bro.
Yeah, don't use the C word. So
Cocinero.
my cousin, Dason, he used to work at Chapter 27, so I know the food was good.
Nice.
When we pulled up there, they gave us the menu. They had like Kahlua nachos.
Ooh.
They had this seafood thing that was so fire. They had like there was this shrimp with like a sauce with like this garlic bread and mushrooms and veggies.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, what we ended up doing is after we ended up bringing some food back to the Airbnb, everyone's laughing because this is like on some high stuff, but none of us.
We're not
We're not actually
medicated
smoked.
right now.
We weren't medicated, but
It's crazy
Because of
because
everyone's-
it's caramelizing.
Yeah, it's
so
fire.
there's obviously like hella sugar on that.
it smells great. But because of everyone's limited diet,
Yeah.
and we went to the grocery store, and his Airbnb experience was Uncrustables and pizza rolls. So the cheese pizza rolls,
Yeah.
we put that in the microwave, and we got back. So we got the food to go. So the chefs at Chapter 27, y'all made this fire seafood medley. It was like a cream sauce with local shrimp and veggies, and then there was this big plate. And they were so on it. They were like, "Hey, you sure you don't want to eat it here because the chef doesn't want it to like,
Yeah.
It's served a certain way." So they packed it for us to go, almost reluctantly, but they did. So we took it back, and we have all this leftover cream sauce. So then we just dumped the pizza rolls inside the cream sauce.
Genius.
Like it was what's that like that like potato pasta? It's like looks
Gnocchi.
like yeah.
Gnocchi.
I was like, it's just like gnocchi, and then we ate it, and then I was like, this is great. We're on tour.
That's awesome.
So shout out to the chef at Chapter 27.
What kind of restaurant is it? Just like a seafood?
It's like a
bistro style.
bar and late night spot. They have the cabaret license, so they stay open late.
That's cool.
They damn, it smells so crazy.
Right?
Yeah. I can't concentrate right now.
It smells good. I'm just curious to see how this will taste in like.
You know how like when you
musubi
crack open a bottle of wine and you go like this, and you're like, yeah. I'm doing the same thing right now with the spam can.
That was a good year.
Yeah.
Good year.
That's a good year.
2019,
form.
pumpkin spice, good year.
So where else? And then at in Oahu, we had at the Downbeat Diner Lounge. They're known for like having a vegan menu, and they had really good food there. Late night spot it's in Chinatown. We got a teriyaki burger, so and I think none of them got fish and chips, and it was good.
Dope.
Emron had chili and rice for the first time.
Ooh, how'd you like that, Emra? Right?
Good.
It's so fire.
You shake your head no, but your body's telling you yes. It was good.
Damn, look at that sizzle.
We're about to partake.
So
brothers.
yeah, we'll try it regular.
Yeah.
And then we'll try it in musubi form because I feel like it'll work.
Yeah.
They have it served here with waffles.
With what? You know what? Now that we're smelling it and we're having like that whole like the aroma and the sizzle.
Little
I don't know, on some
chef situation we got going on right
on
now.
some waffles with an egg. I don't know.
Might have to.
fire.
I don't know.
Didn't I just say in our group chat? I asked, should I bring huevos? And none of y'all responded. And I was at a place called Sprouts here in the mainland. If you guys are watching this, it's an organic everything. You'll see in a few. We have organic seaweed. I didn't know you needed organic seaweed. I thought it already came from the ocean organically.
I'm pretty sure it's already organic. I don't know.
But I think it's weird because
thought.
it's like made out of olive oil from what I saw. Because when I FaceTime Adam earlier, I was like,
olive oil.
he's all like,
how funny is
this
that?
is perfect. This is
Nori
great.
with olive oil.
The rice
wild.
the rice stays Calrose though.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Calrose.
just don't do jasmine rice.
Don't do it.
Get in trouble.
You will.
Yeah.
Don't
So what's up, fella? Do you want to?
to?
Let's cut one up.
I'm gonna cut one up.
Yeah.
I have to. I'm scared. Let's cut one up.
Should we turn down the heat a little bit?
No,
Look at that
we're good.
caramelization though from the
I think we're good.
from the sweets. I think there's brown sugar in that and cinnamon from what I can smell.
There's maple.
Wow, this guy.
Gotta cut through that little crust.
Oh, it's perfect. I like my Spam medium rare.
Not bloody though.
Not bloody.
Not bloody. Just pink. I still like.
You like it pink so you can still hear chiseling.
Oh boy.
Is this one or two?
It's 2 for you.
2 for me. I don't have spam fingers, bro. It's too hot.
Oh, sorry.
Just kidding.
Did
I
you
don't
put it on the lid?
Yo, Emma, can you open the door?
No.
Are we gonna
Keep
are
it
we
trapped
gonna
in. Toast.
Toast.
Street eats and dope beats.
There you go.
Is it?
Bam.
Bam.
Our spam's touched. There's no flavor. There's no flavor, yeah?
No. It's actually how I kind of envisioned it. You could just taste like the cinnamon, possibly like maybe like some allspice or something, and then the spam. So there's not really
I could
like
barely taste the spam.
The
to be
spam
honest.
comes at the end.
yeah
Very in.
Mhm.
the back
Tail end.
So there's not like a distinct like pumpkin spice. Like you're thinking about it sweet and all this other stuff.
It has that same texture of all the flavored spams though. Like the color of it looks like the chorizo spam
What if that's it? What if they just said we're gonna grab chorizo spam
and just add
mix
cinnamon?
it- just
Well,
mix
because
it
you know,
together?
like the
Chorizo spam and the tocino spam
they
go
all,
together.
they all have like this different taste or texture that's not like the original spam. But I don't know. Let's cook it let's cook it a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, let's get a nice little crisp on it.
I really want to take a tour now of the spam factory.
Let's go.
But it was
I
good though.
really
I mean,
wanna go.
okay. So is it good?
I'd eat this with rice still.
I would still eat it with rice.
Yeah,
I would too.
that's just the island.
Let's see
I
how
do it
it's
with
kidding me.
Would you eat it with rice and
I'd make a waffle sandwich with it.
Oh, that'd be.
yeah, I would make a grilled cheese with it.
That'd be good too.
Would you guys do? But would you go full on rice and like terry spam or no terry? Let's try both.
Let's try both. I wouldn't do terry, but let's try both.
Let's try both.
Because I feel
I'm
like
trying to think what we have here. I think it maybe could use some sriracha.
I'm just upset right
Yeah.
now because Imran opened the door and all the smell, all the flavor just fucking dissipated.
It's okay, man. Just smell your fingers.
Mike's gonna be like this.
And I hold up my 2 fingers like this right now.
Hey, I just
don't
led
know.
you to the water.
It was up to you to drink, Bella.
So I think what we'll do is we'll take a quick break.
Because I think the rice is done.
The rice is done.
Rice should be done by now.
And we'll say it. Spam limited edition pumpkin spice. Will it musu? Yes or no?
Musu.
We'll find out after these messages. Brought to you by these sponsors. I don't know. All right.
We'll figure out who our sponsors
All
are.
right.
Get it.
soon
All
as-
right,
go.
All right, we'll be back.
We're back.
Whoa! Check it out, guys. Check out this spread.
You gotta do that, Mikey.
Whoa! We're back.
Well, we're back. And,
We're back, and we set up a little mise en place here. As you can see,
Yep.
Islos Musubi in the building. We're gonna make some pumpkin spice musubis. But before anything, we want to shout out to the reverse orangutan for this
Woo.
The yams.
delicious
It's
yams.
a new drink.
None of
Cheers.
this pumpkin spice stuff. Yams. Cheers.
Careful
Cheers,
with the
gentlemen.
board. Oh!
Come on, Mikey. Stretch it out.
All right.
Yeah, so
Good.
iced yam latte.
Fire with oat milk.
Oat milk.
Mhm.
It's a business,
Because
man.
we're all about that sustainability.
Yeah.
100%. So, as you saw before, we cooked down the spam.
Yep.
That's been harvested from Kona, Hawaii.
Yeah.
That JM Cam and the whole gang brought back.
Yeah,
Just
we
kidding.
harvested it next to the Starbucks.
Yeah. So we're gonna make some musubis real quick. We got a waffle situation
'cause
because
it
as
suggests-
it suggested, spice up your breakfast. So we figure you could add a little pumpkin spice
Yeah.
spam to some waffles that were non-GMO, organic,
Yeah.
all of that.
Yep.
Pardon me, that's foul, technical foul. Also, we also have nori that came from the Sprouts supermarket. Vegan,
Organic.
non-GMO, organic,
Massaged in
massaged
olive
in
oil.
Olive oil. So no,
it was only right that we treat pumpkin spice
no actual
spam.
seavid was actually harmed in this making of musubi.
It was
so,
harvested with all sensitivity
Yeah,
and hugs.
Off the shores of Motunui.
there you go.
So let's get it cracking.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna move this syrup out of the way. This syrup, no, it's teriyaki
This homemade
It's terry.
sesame ginger teriyaki sauce.
fuego.
Put
So
it
I'm
in
gonna
a-
make
in
some
a cup
musubi. You guys
because-
could discuss amongst yourselves.
So,
if you
yeah.
wish, as I prepared some of this.
We wanted. I mean, being the part of what we do with Islos
Yeah.
Musubi is musubi. So we figured, why not just make this in a musubi? And the debate is to put terry or not to put terry. So let's make one with and one without terry.
To see how the
Let's
flavors
see
blend.
The flavors go. See how it is. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Mike's getting all ready,
Doctor.
doctor. All right.
And just for the record and to let y'all know that legit, like, the flavor of this
Have a seat,
spam.
man. Have a seat, man.
The flavor, the flavor profile is like that
I'll
of
move my mic out of the way
like-
though.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving pumpkin pie, but not sweet. I mean, it's surprisingly not sweet, which I thought for sure it was gonna be like sweet and cinnamony. It is cinnamony,
Yeah.
if that's a word.
Yep.
And it probably has some allspice and stuff in there. But as far as it being sweet, not too much. So we'll see how it is. I feel it's gonna lend itself well to this
Bruh.
waffle situation.
You know what we forgot?
What?
We forgot the furikake.
Damn,
Bruh.
foul.
We forgot the furikake.
Brah.
Insert clip of Alex Farnham now.
That's
Um,
freaking hilarious.
That's a Big Island portion of rice right there.
Nice big brick.
Yeah, one question I did have when we were in the Big Island was like, is this the rice ratio?
Oh, yeah.
Because the ratio is pretty.
You know what I feel? This is what I feel. And this is my take about the ratio. I feel that traditionally it's a nice size brick, right?
Mhm,
Nice size brick.
Mhm.
And I feel that people don't want to say that it's too much rice because that's like traditionally how it comes.
Mhm.
Because every once in a while we'll get people was like they're like whisper to us like your spam rice ratio was like perfect. Because because we tend to cut it down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And just so it'll be nice and handheld, and we want them to come back
and order more.
In order more. But so they're kind of like, wow, it's a good ratio.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the consensus. Look at those hands.
Gentle hands. Gentle spam hands. So here's the issue though we're gonna see with the olive oil. We're gonna see if it can hold up.
It's gonna be
because it's
a two stripper.
Because the noti's looking a little light.
Bro, it's like crazy.
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting.
See the water technique? You gotta dab a little water. It's like if you're rolling up something else, you lick it, but
right.
We're not
lick and
rolling
roll.
up. Yeah.
Ooh,
look at that! Boom. Okay, that's cool. So that's one. So that's with Terry. All right, with Terry. All right, and then let's try this other one here. So for those of, I don't know how this is gonna translate on the podcast. We're just watching it. For those of you listening, we're basically, this might just be a video exclusive, but we're basically making traditional style musubi. Now we're just gonna do no sauce, just the spam.
Straight spam rice.
Or should we put some syrup?
Some syrup there. You know what? Why not?
Yeah.
We do whatever the hell we want over here.
Yeah, let's put a little bit of syrup.
Syrup on this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we feeling crazy?
JJ's like, he's over here ready. I think he even got his little pants hiked up, ready to go.
There we go. We got the mainland portion of rice.
the lightweight.
The syrup. This is syrup.
Yes.
It's a little bit of maple, fresh from Canada.
Look at his technique.
I didn't even look at that.
He said I didn't even look at it. All right, let's try this with syrup. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe this is a bad idea.
We'll find out soon enough. But it's cool.
It's cool.
There has to be elevation and progression
in the culinary arts.
I know. I don't even know. Was that even the right term situation to use that in? Okay. So we got sauce, no
maple
sauce.
Syrup. Actually, that's maple syrup.
Oh, my bad. Oh, that's right. Excuse me.
Or whatever syrup was.
No, what is it? What was it? Molasses and brown sugar.
Do like rice.
Do the sandwich.
Do the Big Island style, because Big Island style tradition doesn't really have sauce either. So
we'll do rice, spam, rice.
Yeah, and then you smash it all. So smash that bugger.
I like it crispy, but not too crispy.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
we need perfectly fits.
And a little bit of rice.
We needed the furikake.
It's okay. Do I have some here? Let me think. No, I don't.
I usually have some in the glove compartment.
I usually have some everywhere.
I put that shit on everything.
Jordan, man. That's Jordan's go-to.
Gotta have it.
That's good enough. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got some onlookers. Stand by.
Ooh.
This looks good.
Yeah.
It looks
Actually,
nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
the Big Island style is like frowned. I don't know. I wouldn't say frowned upon, but
What you say? No, just kidding.
Jordan was about to step up.
Talking to the mic. Now the true technique I forgot is that we're supposed to put the nori on the bottom.
Oh,
And fold on top.
That way you start with the nori and then you put the mold on top. I think maybe not.
No, I see a lot of people do that.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So we've got 3 different styles there. All right. We'll get into that.
Stacked.
Can we hand off some of these supplies to our crew? Just
No.
get it out of the way so we can present it.
Yeah, give it to Imran.
Sorry, I'm
'Cause
so,
with
so demanding. Get it out of the way.
Shout out to our stagehand Imran, cameraman, executive producer, Dick Wolf.
I don't even know what that means.
Me neither.
I don't watch enough Marvel comics for that. I don't know.
It's
That didn't even sound cool, bro.
It didn't sound cool, or it was cool.
It was just crazy.
Yeah.
All right. I think Dick Wolf is like executive producer of like,
Cops.
Law and Order.
Cops
Fool.
and all that
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Oh, it was Cops, no?
No.
Him too. I put
Alright.
that on everything.
I mean, I don't watch Cops that much.
I mean, I don't know, but that's word around town.
All right.
No, it was Cops too, I think.
All right.
I'm just
Um,
kidding.
You just go.
All right, so next,
I'm telling you, man, it just turns into like a quick mukbang video. like,
next
real
we
quick.
got. I'm gonna eat this while we're waiting. Next we got some.
What I
seaweed.
wanted to do with that seaweed was to make a deconstructed musubi.
Oh, we are.
Oh, we're gonna do that. Yeah, we should have
We-
spam.
So on this, we're just gonna sprinkle some on
We
top.
sprinkle some seaweed.
Put some-
For a cocky,
some
like,
furikake
just
on
go like this with the seaweed real quick.
We'll do that for the gram. We'll make a deconstructed musubi with maple glaze, maple teriyaki glaze. Oh, we should have mixed the
Yo,
maple and the teriyaki together.
top.
We can.
All right, so we got some syrup on here. I swear this is 100% Canada maple syrup.
Maple syrup is teriyaki to the Canadians.
I like the hot take. Hot take. Is maple syrup just teriyaki sauce for Canadians? Comment below. Like, comment, subscribe. Hashtag
All that.
I am for
Mike.
sure banned.
Mike Rock Thoughts.
For sure banned to go to Canada.
All right, so what do we have? Okay, so we have here organic waffles with
Non-GMO.
non-GMO spam. We got musubi 3 ways.
Look at that
Yeah, let's
presentation though.
Yeah, let's get it
Presentation
all. Let's
fire.
get it all centered up.
Yeah. Let me move that real quick.
We don't need the gloves no more. That's how I feel about this. Just throw it. I'm just kidding.
You gotta put on gloves though for like the camera. Like, oh, that food's
He
nasty.
didn't wear gloves.
You didn't wear gloves. You didn't wash your
Hands
hands.
and shit. Well, you ain't gotta eat it. How about that?
Yeah, true. 100%.
Facts.
Just for the
Shit.
sake of TV, you know.
This is a hefty nitro.
Do you know how that thing's like 20 years old?
Damn, it's older than JJ.
Yeah, it's older than just JJ.
All right. So what do you want to get into first?
Damn.
All right, let's go for the
Let's go for the waffle.
let's go for the waffles. Yeah, let's waffle it up.
We want to let the seaweed permeate with the rice and the spam. I'm just kidding,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll like put the waffle inside that seaweed. I don't know. We're just gonna.
I'm already gonna make a waffle taco with this, or not, because it's small.
Give you a little some spam on that.
Our man's over here, JJ, anticipating.
All right. Smells good. It looks good. But does it taste good?
Sorry, I'm just cleaning as I go along. If you,
Yeah, we appreciate that. That's good.
a little bit more ASMR for y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
I was curious. Let me see how this is gonna be edited.
Yeah, totally. You guys are gonna be like, the fucking mic, dude. Gracias. This looks good.
I would eat this. I'm going to eat this.
This is like
With an egg.
like if you had like bacon and waffles type situation, right? Or if you had like sausage.
Do you guys put peanut butter on your waffles?
I'd make sandwiches out of them too. Yeah, I've done that a couple
I might
times.
even
Like
try some peanut butter. We got some.
that and like even like cream cheese.
I've done cream cheese.
Yeah, Adam loves that.
I've made grilled cheese with cream cheese before.
Have you really?
Like
You guys are.
I add like a layer. Like I'll do cheese and then I'll put a little bit of cream
What's
cheese.
that texture like? Oh, what's
It's
that?
like melted cheese.
It's just melted cheese,
It's
obviously.
fire,
yeah.
It's like a party.
Party that Adam's not invited to.
Give a piece of JJ.
Oh, with the quickness.
You guys
All right.
Cheers, gentlemen.
All right, so let's try this. Everybody got forks? We're just gonna try it.
Spice up your breakfast.
Cheers.
I'm just gonna do.
So let's recap. This is probably where one of the edits will be. So once again, we have pumpkin spice spam with waffle. We're just gonna try it out. You know, let's see what the verdict is. Accompanied by our yams drink, reverse orangutan, tang gang. Coffee makes me more productive. I dig the syrup with the spam for sure. The syrup
It
and the
works.
spam.
It works, huh?
I'm curious. I think that syrup on the musubi is gonna be pretty lit. That was my idea. No, just kidding.
Jam Cam high ideas.
It's good.
Hey, that waffle's good.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It has that sweet and savory, you know, everything all ties in together really well.
The egg, that'll be fire.
Like
you
I said,
sandwich.
supposed to bring huevos. But no.
But no. You're gonna cut those musus,
That's
Mikey?
good. That's good.
It's really good.
You're the pro. You could cut them better than I do because I end up like tearing and ripping them apart. And yeah, cut them what, 4 ways. So
This is
that big old giant block of rice is the original style with the teriyaki. That's hella rice right there. And the second one is the smaller one, the very smaller one, is with the maple syrup. And then the Big Island style, the one that Chef Adam's cutting up right now, is no sauce whatsoever. So we could try it different ways, see how people likes it. They don't.
Oh, busted. Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
It's just organic shit.
We'll figure it out.
We'll be good.
Like the hint of November. That's what it is, man. That's the hint of November.
Hint of November.
Yeah, that's what the spam tastes like.
All right. So
This is a fail with the nori.
You
So
know,
we saw how it looked ahead of time, so we're just gonna.
we had a good.
Eat it
We
with
should have
the-
taken a picture of it, but it's all right. We can make another.
We got video.
Yeah, that's
pretty
good.
whack, but hey, it is what it is because I forgot the nori.
We'll just make a.
It's like disintegrating. What the hell?
Because it's not real, man. It's not
All right,
real
y'all.
nori.
Grab this one has the terry or the no. This one has a maple syrup.
Yeah, and that big block is the.
Oh, this is not working. Here, let's just grab the board.
Mikey, want me
El plato.
your plato, por favor.
See, put all 3 of them on there.
Gracias, mijito.
But for real, shout out to the reverse orangutan for these
Yeah.
fire yam lattes. Latte? No.
The yam latte, yeah.
Scante latte.
If you've seen Adam's on Fool's Gone Wild.
That's like my
The higher the socks, the downer the fool.
so that's all 3 for Mikey.
Oh man, I am for sure not eating till later tonight. Probably.
You know which one?
Doubt it. Probably gonna go to Jollibee.
Is there Jollibee around here?
Yeah, Azusa and Amar.
That's far.
Is that pretty far?
No. I just want some fried chicken with
Didn't
the
we
fries.
just have this
Yeah.
conversation about how far things are?
Jordan was like, no, that's not far. Hollywood to Riverside.
Yeah, I was like, dig, that's far.
Like, you tripping.
Yeah.
I know.
Try leaving Long Beach at 5 o'clock to go to Riverside.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do the.
I forgot which one's what now, but
We'll do let's which ones looks like the most put together. The Big Island style.
Big Island style.
Big Island style.
And just
No sauce.
No sauce.
No sauce. Big Island style. Rice, spam, rice, nori.
With the-
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bam, bam.
Cheers. Now I taste the spam more.
The rice and the nori highlight the spam flavor.
It's good. It's all good. If you like spam,
It's bomb.
Yeah. So originally I posted this like, hey, we're gonna try this, and everyone was like, yo, that's trash, that's bullshit. I'm telling you now, I ain't mad at it.
I'm surprised
Not at all.
by
Me
y'all
too.
reaction.
Well, you thought?
It's trash.
Nah, it's. You know the teriyaki flavored spam?
Yeah.
I hate that shit. It's nasty.
Well,
I like this better.
Well, do you try the teriyaki one? Let's
No.
try the teriyaki one now.
Okay.
If you need nori here, grab a piece of nori.
Deconstructed nori.
Deconstructed. So at least it kind of looks like it.
No, that's fine.
All right. So let's try with the terry now. Let's see if the terry and the cinnamon clash.
That's fine.
It actually enhances it.
The ginger.
Dude.
Ginger and
weird.
pumpkin spice stuff go together.
I don't want to like this.
But you do, huh?
I'm conflicted right now.
I heard you was conflicted.
Are you?
Using your influence.
Mm,
Boom. Copyright strike.
I know. Cease and desist. Wow. That terry, pumpkin spice.
The ginger and the teriyaki like brings out
I'm not mad at it.
all the flavors, yo.
It opens it up.
So now we're gonna combine both the maple syrup and the teriyaki.
But like JMKM said, if we would have mixed the syrup with the terry, I think
Maybe.
that would have been.
And we got a couple slices left. We'll try it.
We got 2 slices left.
We got 3 cans. I was like, no, man, that's for later.
Now I was gonna give you guys one.
And this one's the what now?
Maple syrup and spam.
That's not bad, man. That's not bad at all.
This is how I thought it was gonna taste. Maple syrupy, and then spam.
This seaweed is better because it's salted too. This
Mm.
this little flavored Korean style seaweed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ties it all in together. Well, there you have it, folks.
Teriyaki, I'm not gonna lie. Teriyaki, I like that.
Can't wait for the playback. Love it.
Yo,
Love
no,
it.
okay, so
Can you take a bite of another one, please, and zoom in on his face, just like as he takes a bite? Please, 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 please. I just want this ASMR to be part of our Instagram.
Hold on.
Yeah, wash it down first, bro. Mute my mic so we can capture
we got it.
all that.
We got it.
Hold on.
Make eye contact with the camera, though.
No, I want to make eye contact with you, Mikey.
Ora. If this doesn't go viral, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
That was crazy. Anyways, well, there you have it. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I felt like the spam could be a little saltier.
Mhm.
So I think if we had some furikake,
No,
that
yeah,
would
no,
balance
straight
it out.
Straight up.
So we tried it with this the seaweed snacks, and that has salt on it.
Mm-hmm.
That set it off to me. So later y'all see we're gonna make a couple deconstructed musubis. We'll try that. Found out it was good. I mean, if you like the taste of like pumpkin stuff, it's a good balance. It kind of reminds me of like in some Japanese food. There's like the kabocha. It's like a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Like squash.
Yeah,
Kinda.
yeah. So they have like kabocha, like dishes.
Mm-hmm.
There is like a Japanese dish that is like the shoyu sugar, and it has like chicken, and it has like the kabocha inside. It kind of reminds me of that.
Mm.
So, that natural sweetness and the pumpkin, even though there's no pumpkin in here, but I mean, it's good. I prefer the musubi over the waffle just because that's the life that I live.
You're about that life.
I'm about that rice.
I didn't choose the rice life. The rice life chose me.
Facts.
Mikey?
Smells great out of the can. Like I felt like there was like no flavors like right when you cooked it down. Like even though it started to caramelize and I thought it was those sweet flavors were gonna like intensify a lot more, but it didn't really do much for me. But you bring rice into the element, bring more salt or even sweetness into it, like all the flavors come out even more.
Yep.
And I liked it. I mean, thankfully it's seasonal, so people don't be bashing it all year round. But I'm not mad at it. Can be, it is what it is. Like it's not bad. I enjoyed it.
I agree.
Will I have another? Yes.
Will I go out of my way to like
No.
eat this?
Absolutely
Probably not.
not.
But if it's
Yeah.
if spam is in front of me,
If it's
will it get
available,
eaten?
yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
cool. Same. Yeah, I feel the same way. Both the way you guys both feel. That's exactly.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be sweeter. To be honest with you, I thought it was gonna be almost borderline dessert. You know what I mean? Like sweet,
Sweet meat.
spiky. And but like you said, the first initial bite, there's not too much flavor that jumps out. And then the spam flavor kind of comes back once you like chew it, and it your back palate.
Yeah, even if you try the like the chorizo or
Back
the
note.
tocino ones, it's very salty right off the jump.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This one,
No,
really subtle flavors. Like,
it's pretty crazy.
yeah,
But once paired with the terry was bomb.
yeah.
I dug that because the ginger lend itself well. The syrup a little bit too sweet for me.
Yeah.
I wasn't,
I think if you just tie everything all together with the teriyaki and the syrup, it's just like has this like crazy cool umami type.
Yeah.
I
thing
think it
where,
all.
like, it hits all the flavor notes.
I think it'd be tight if we kind of like cook. I like cooking the spam with like the sauce.
Mm.
So if we were to like hit it with the terry and the maple in the pan, I think
Oh,
that'll
maybe,
give it
yeah.
a nice glaze. Yeah.
That'll be nice. And the waffle was cool. I'd take it with an 8, maybe bomb.
Yep.
So that's it. I mean, that's the
That's the verdict.
we finally
That's the final verdict. Straight
we
up.
finally caught it.
Yeah.
And
You guys saw it here first. Street Eats Dope Beats, the first pumpkin spice spam musubi.
yep.
Will we have it at our next pop up? You
If
gotta
it's
come and find out.
available,
I don't know.
You gotta come and find out.
gotta source it. Gotta source it at Kona.
So yeah, that was our final thoughts. That was the sample. If y'all wanna see more of these types of videos or more of us trying out some stuff, let us know. Maybe next episode we'll do the pumpkin poke that I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm with that.
Maybe we'll get it and we'll get crazy with that. Get a bunch of people upset on the internet. That's just what I want to do. I want y'all to see this, and I want y'all to comment on how unauthentic this is. I want y'all to let us know
How authentic, how unorthodox,
how trashed it is.
Everything, all the above.
I just want to contribute content.
whether we use gloves or not.
for outrage culture. We do this for you. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. Don't do that. I'm sensitive to.
So where can they find you at?
You can find me at DJ Mike Rock. I was gonna say at gmail.com, but
At AOL.
at AOL, yeah.
Yeah.
CompuServe.
Yeah, it's JMCam on Instagram, JMCam808, or at Productive Culture, or on YouTube, Productive Culture.
Dope. And you can find me at Chef Adam12 or at Islos Musubi.
Get you.
And then you can find us at Street Eats and Dope Beats.
Peace.
Peace.